I was raised from birth as a Christian. My Christian family took me to a Christian church to learn Christian values and sent me to a Christian private school with my Christian friends to learn the history of Christianity. I was inches away from going to a Christian university, but fortunately, my foolish decision to apply to 13 University left me too exhausted to care which one I went to, and I chose UMBC out of pure laziness. At UMBC, I found something I had never encountered before. Something dark and sinister, something I'd only read about, and was spoken about in hushed tones in decent company. I found atheists. Of course, these atheists were as atheisty as I knew they would be. They had all the hallmarks of their evil, heretical worldview. They drank alcohol before they were 21. They smoked marijuana, a mostly harmless recreational drug that is not addictive and that is impossible to OD on. They used foul language, and though I could scarcely believe it, they had healthy premarital sexual relations. They also had some non-atheistic qualities, such as having 4.0 GPAs, spending their free time volunteering, and generally being good people. But that was because God leaves his mark on everyone, not because they're good people. Clearly, UMBC was a wretched hive of scum and villainy. I was determined to convert it to sacred ground by the time I graduated. InterVarsity? Check. Bible collection? Check. How to stay Christian in college? Check. Heck, I even went to Bible studies with those blaspheming Orthodox people. And honestly, that's as far as I got. Oddly enough, the Orthodox group was the only one I found palatable. The other groups were those liberal hippie Christians who did nothing but hold hands and sing songs, and I wanted my fire and brimstone, damn it. Feeling rambunctious, I took it upon myself to stamp out atheism wherever I could find it. I crushed the pathetic swine and their religion, Darwinism, wherever it dared tread, using the ironclad evidence for God and the perfect witness of the Scriptures. Well, at least, the reasonable evidence for God and the pretty consistent witness of the Scriptures. Okay, there's no evidence that there isn't a God, and here's a handful of Bible passages that aren't so bad, right? Unfortunately for my soul, I was having trouble with the fact that I couldn't find any kind of discernible God out there, which is kind of integral to the whole Christianity thing. Oddly enough, I found out that atheists actually have a certain culture. I never considered that this might be so. Atheists just believe in nothing and wallow in their misery as they deny their inborn call from the Holy Spirit, right? Well, as it turns out, when 90% of your country is religious, the non-religious tend to gather to support each other. They even somehow manage to resist wantonly killing each other without the Ten Commandments. This story doesn't really have an end, since it continues into the present. So instead, let me just share a few atheisty gems of wisdom that I've stumbled upon since losing religion. Never trust someone who claims to have access to absolute knowledge. Never trust someone who doesn't believe in evidence. Always, always, always question your own beliefs, especially the most foundational ones. We are nothing more than aberrantly intelligent bipedal mammals living on a nondescript rock, orbiting a bland star floating through an unimportant galaxy in a universe that is unimaginably huge and beyond anything we can comprehend. And there's nothing wrong with that.